we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Oh, like it's 2002, baby. Good morning, everyone. It is currently 5:12 in the morning. And that guy's coming this way. And we're headed over to the gym. We're headed over to Iron Core in Harlingen. And we're gonna get a full body workout, focusing on the fundamental 5 movements. So I'm starting off with front squat, moving into overhead press, then deadlifts, then bench press, and finishing it all off with bent over rows. So see you there, and let's go get it, y'all. All right, everyone, so first exercise up on the list is going to be the front squat. Now, I like to start off with these big compound movements first and foremost, because at the beginning of the workout, I've got the most amount of energy. Now, what wasn't captured was the warm-up, which is pretty extensive, and if I did record it, this video would probably be about 20 minutes long. But I'm not gonna do that. That's probably gonna be for a separate video. In any case, I'm coming down, I'm trying to keep my upper body as straight as possible. My knees are pointed to the corners of the room, and I'm allowing my knees to track outward to try to engage my glute medius and glute max to keep my knees in track and in line. I'm getting 25 reps on this thing, and I'm telling you, it was a burner this morning. My quads were absolutely shaking. And it was a very, very tough challenge. I usually use this workout as a 5x5 strength program, but today I said, nah, let's go crazy. Moving on from the quads, we roll right up into the upper body to try to give that lower body a little bit of rest and active recovery. Now, I like to go by Jeff Cavalier over at Athlete X's philosophy of standing and using your feet as much as possible. Doing this engages the core a little bit more, and also getting 25 reps on this thing. I'm only using 10 pounds on each side. It's pretty minuscule, to be totally honest with you. But I'm telling you, at 25 reps, I had to really, really work for it. And as you can see, turning the shoulder press, the strict press, into more of a push press for the last 10 reps, just to knock them out. It was very, very challenging. Coming right back along to the lower body, we're challenging it with some sumo deadlifts, all right? So I've got a bit of a wide stance here. Both of my hands are in between my legs, and this is a very hip-dominant movement, as you can see. My hips are hinging, and the glutes, hamstrings, and quads are all working to try to keep me stable at the bottom position, and I explode up at the top. I try to roll my shoulders back, that way I can get a little bit of posterior chain work as well. And again, 25 reps. I believe this was probably the second set, and I'm using a touch and go method, trying to keep constant tension in the body throughout the entire workout duration, y'all. I think I'm gonna actually go ahead and take a little break here because it was a lot. It was a lot. The forearms were absolutely burning. I don't use straps. I don't use knee sleeves. I don't use a weightlifting belt. I'm not that big of a weightlifter, guys. I'm only throwing up 135 pounds. But the name of the game for me is reps on reps on reps, especially for this workout. And moving right along, back to the upper body, we go to the almighty bench press. Now, I only loaded up the bar with 2 10-pound plates on each side, but the name of the game for me today was to just get as many reps as possible, as quickly as possible, working that fast twitch muscle fiber and those endurance fibers, y'all. Keeping in mind, I already did 25 overhead press, so my shoulders and triceps were absolutely gassed at this point. And finally, to wrap it all up, y'all, we move on over to the bent over row. Same thing here. I got 4 sets of 25 reps, but I did 2 sets overhand and 2 sets underhand. Reason being, there's different focuses and different emphasis with both grips. With this overhand grip, with what you're seeing right now, we're working a little bit more of the rear delt, upper trap, and mid trap area, and trying our best to get those elbows behind the rib cage for full range of motion. Finally coming on over, still doing our bent over rows, but this time we're going underhand. If you notice, the bicep is a little bit more involved with this movement, and it targets a little bit more of the lat area, right? Y'all, the wings, okay? The wings, the lat spread, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get those cobra lats, guys. This is exactly how you do it. Same thing, 2 sets of 25 on this one with 25 pounds loaded on the bar. And y'all better start calling me Billy Mays, cause wait, there's more. I'm finishing off the lifting session here with a few speed drills and power drills, getting some 1-2, 1-2 work. And then you're gonna see me switch up to a 2-3, 2-3 power shot combo, really trying to turn those hips, really trying to dig into the bag and work that explosive power. Just like an algebra equation, whatever you do to one side, we got to do to the other. So we're gonna go ahead and switch right here and use that right arm, left arm combo in the exact same fashion to avoid any imbalances and promote coordination on both sides. Moving away from the hands, working the right leg first. We got a double circular kick or a double round kick that's going to the legs and then up to the head. I like to use this kick to obviously promote speed and power on the lead leg. And now you're gonna see me go ahead and use the back leg, doubling up and really trying to work the power in the legs. At this point, y'all, my legs were totally dead. But maintaining good technique and good form is so important, especially when you're tired, and I love training like this. Coming right on over to the left side. Once again, got to work both sides, y'all, promoting coordination, proprioception, and just general good technique on both sides. Working that double circle up to the leg and then right up to the head. Same thing. Once again on the left leg, just really trying to turn those hips, get on the ball of the foot and allow rotation to occur and to just be as powerful as possible when delivering this big old kick. And last but not least, everybody, finishing off the training session with a bit of flexibility training. I've got the slant board and a 30-pound barbell here, and I'm working both sides, trying to stretch and elongate the hip flexor and quadricep as much as possible. A lot of people fail to realize that low back pain can actually be caused by tight hip flexors, and that stretch just now was a perfect stretch to mitigate just that. Moving on, we've got some Romanian deadlifts here on the slant board once again, using the slant board to try to elongate the hamstrings as much as possible. Length is strength, longer is stronger, everyone. And finally, we get about 10 reps here, really just working the deep range of motion and getting a good stretch in the hamstrings and posterior chain. You're gonna see me go into a seated straddle stretch where I'm gonna place the weight on the back of my shoulders, basically where I would put it for any kind of squat. And here we are. And I'm gonna come down as far as I can, stretching out those hamstrings and keeping my feet externally rotated, or at least pointed up toward the ceiling. Now, I got a lot of these exercises from none other than the knees over toes guy, Mr. Ben Patrick, over on Instagram. If you haven't heard about him, I highly suggest that you go check him out and see the bastion of information that guy has. He's had multiple knee surgeries, and he's more mobile now than he's ever been, and he's a great source of information for people who have trouble or challenges with their knees. Guys, that's gonna wrap up the workout. Thank you so much for watching. Finally, done with the day one workout. It's now 8 o'clock in the morning, and just to kind of recap, we went through I did 100 reps on everything. Tried to get at least 4 sets of 25 on everything that I did today, and we worked all of our fundamental barbell movements. So front squat, overhead press, sumo deadlift, bench press, and then bent over rows. Finished off with some bag work. Finished off with some stretching, some weighted stretching to really just try to lengthen out the hamstrings, hip flexors, everything dealing with the legs to try to mitigate all of the soreness that may come tomorrow. And in any case, I'm going to the pool. I'm going to go swim. I'm going to get this active recovery and hopefully be a little bit recovered by Wednesday to hit legs. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, sticking around. If you did, like, share, subscribe, comment, and until next time, y'all, see you then.